Hello, everybody. Let's see here. Bringing on the Mega Mondays. It's like it is lovely to have everybody here. Welcome to Zephyr's Nest. Welcome to the Zephyr Dark stream. So we are going to be doing our very first segment of Mega Mondays today. Oh, I did not mean to. I did not mean to make that unviewable. I meant to lock that. But we are going to be doing our very first Mega Mondays stream today. And we are going to be starting with, well, the very beginning. We're going to be starting with Mega Man 1. We're going to be playing through all of the classic games. Eventually, we're going to get to the X series. Eventually, like, way down the line, we're going to get to, like, the Legends series and the Zero and ZX series. But those are going to be a while from now. Because we've only got a couple hours every Monday to play these games. So, some of these games will last beyond a single stream. Not all of them. Most of the early ones are going to be knocked out really quickly. So I'm probably actually going to be able to do Mega Man 1 and 2 in this stream. But, yeah, we're just, we're going to see what we got. We're going to see what we can do. Oh, something I forgot to do. I actually forgot to share, my announcements on Discord. Give me just a moment to get all that set. Okay, getting that. Okay, give me just a moment. I am very sorry for the wait. Okay. Okay, we should be starting very, very soon. Just again, I'm sort of catching up because I didn't have a whole lot of time to get ready for stream today, because there was a lot that I had to do. Thankfully, however, this shouldn't take very long. And there we go. Okay. So we should be all done with that. And we can start booting up the game. Alright, let's kill the music real quick. I do love that song, but we gotta get started, so. Starting out with the very first game in the series, we're going with Mega Man. And we are gonna fight for everlasting peace. If my controller would recognize, what the fuck? Okay, we're running into technical difficulties already. I literally just tested this. Why? Why? Come on. Okay, so apparently, it's not recognizing my controller because I think I booted up the controller after I booted up the emulator. So, let's redo that. Let's re-implement these inputs. Hopefully, it will recognize it right away. Okay, so it looks like it's already recognized now that I've reopened the emulator. So, mind you, I do own the Mega Man Legacy collections. So I own all of these games. I just don't want to play them on the Legacy collection because the Legacy collection kind of sucks. And that is loud. Holy shit. Let's adjust that. Why is that so laggy? Okay, we'll drop that down a little bit. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so. I'm going to go in order just because I'm doing this the most fun way I can. Maybe at some point I'll do a challenge run of these games. But for now, I'm just going my casual run. And I always start with Bomb Man because I think that he's really easy to beat with just the Buster. And, basically gives me some good momentum for the rest of the game. Hyper Bomb kind of sucks, but it's still a lot easier to beat Gutsman with the Hyper Bomb than it is to beat him with the Mega Buster. So I find Bomb Man to be a good start. Honestly, I would say that to anybody just getting into the Mega Man franchise, Mega Man 1 probably isn't your best bet to start. Just because it is very, very difficult. It's not a very easy game to beat. I'm making it look like cake because I've played this game like a fucking 1,000,001 times. But the first game jank is strong with this one. Yeah, Sniper Joes can be a big pain in the ass. That's the one thing that I would say makes this level not really beginner friendly is the Sniper Joes. But honestly, they're not that hard to deal with. They're just a little bit tricky to get the timing down because they don't really have a very clear pattern. So it's something that I can definitely understand can give a lot of beginners issues. It's not too bad though. Not something that should be killing you consistently. Then again, you might also be a complete noob at pretty much everything platformer. So, you know, that's perfectly fine. Everybody starts somewhere, and once you get to a certain point, you know, oh, I think we just got an extra life. Nice. Oh, fuck. But yeah, even if you try to jump over them or go past them, those Sniper Joes are gonna fucking follow you. And you cannot shoot through their shield, obviously. So you kind of just gotta sit there and wait. Maybe try and preempt their shots a bit. Now, here's a little trick I like to do. If you pause rapidly, that little respawn animation is invincible. And you can pause with both the select button and the start button. Select button is definitely faster, just because whoa. Select button is definitely faster because it doesn't have to bring up a menu. It literally just pauses and then restarts. So we just beat Bomb Man, and we got the Hyper Bomb from it. I'll try and do my best to show off all of the Robot Master weapons. I mean, they're definitely going to be shown off in their like respective bosses, but I'll try and show off some places that they can be useful. The reason I say that is because there's a lot of the Robot Master weapons that are not useful at all. Like, for example, Gutsman's weapon is kinda shit. The Super Arm is not a good weapon, because it's extremely situational. This is another stage that gives a lot of people trouble, because usually their platforming skills aren't quite up to snuff. Because these are not easy jumps to make. And they kind of ask a lot of you very, very quickly in the stage. These guys can be annoying, the Bunby Hellies. They can be a massive pain in the ass. But they're not too bad. What's it called? Oh, these guys are also a little bit of a struggle. Because they take a lot of hits, and their pickaxes are pretty hard to dodge. Also, there's a glitch in this game where if you try to rapid fire, I don't have rapid fire on, but if you try to use like a turbo fire controller, it won't actually recognize that your shots are doing any fucking damage. So you're definitely going to want to stagger your shots. You're not going to want to have all of your shots come out at once, because that will make it so that it straight up doesn't do any fucking damage. So Because these games weren't designed with that in mind. And now we're already at Gutsman. Alright, so we're gonna switch into Hyper Bomb. Ow. Now you can see why Hyper Bomb isn't all that useful, seeing as it takes a very long time to explode. Ow. But when it does explode, it does massive fucking damage. So, it's not the greatest weapon, but it will save you in a pinch. Just don't let it be your panic option. Because honestly, your trusty sidearm, the Mega Buster, is going to do just fine. Now, this is a stage that most people actually do first, because this is where the cursor lands at the very beginning. This is Cutman. First off, I'll show off Gutsman's weapon here. You pick up a block, and you throw it. That's it. That's all that Gutsman's weapon does. Honestly, it's so fucking situational. You're never gonna use it unless you have to. Because there are a couple of moments in the game where you have to. Whether it's for getting a collectible, or whether it is just for, or whether it's just for getting into an area. But even then, Super Arm is kind of useless because you'll see there's another weapon that essentially has the same function and does it better. So, it's a little bit of, it's a little shitty, honestly. The Super Arm is probably the worst weapon in this game. Okay. But, as promised, I will try and show off every weapon. I'm also mashing the B button. Literally nothing happens. Literally nothing happens if you don't have a block near you. And that is what makes the Super Arm so useless. So I'm gonna try and use Hyper Bomb here, just because, you know, it is a weapon that I want to try and show off, even if it's not very good. Again, it's pretty much impossible to aim it because, you know, just use the fucking Mega Buster. These things take a lot of damage, but just use the Mega Buster. The Hyper Bomb is not useful. Also, something to keep in mind, whenever you get a weapon energy capsule, it will be wasted unless you are using one of your special weapons. So if you want to use a special weapon, oh, okay. Here's one of the very rare uses for the Hyper Bomb. It actually can be useful in that one specific instance. So there's one. Everybody gets one. But as I was saying, if you don't fill up your, if you don't choose the right weapon to fill up, that weapon energy is going to be completely wasted. Gonna wait for it to come back down. There we go. Honestly, you can just ignore these Susies here. They're not really all that, they're not all that dangerous. Like, they do a good chunk of damage, but they're not really all that dangerous, to be honest. Yeah, just keep running and those things will never hit you. And we got more of these Bunby Hellies. I fucking hate these things. Alright, here's a cool little trick. This game's screen wrap, so if you jump here, you will appear at the bottom of the screen. I think that's one of the only places you can actually use that. So I didn't talk about these guys before, the Big Eye. They will occasionally jump very, very high. Other times they will jump very, very low. When they jump very high, that is your chance to run under them and try and escape. Alright, this is also the only game where you actually have a little bit of a boss gauntlet, or a little bit of an enemy gauntlet before you hit the boss. There's a lot of conventions that changed in Mega Man 2. So that's another reason why I say Mega Man 1 isn't exactly the best. Oh shit, well. Yeah, that takes out half his health, but the thing is, Cutman's also pretty damn weak to the fucking Mega Buster. Like, literally you just shoot him and it takes out like 3-4 bits of health. So it does a lot of damage to him. Then again, it makes sense, seeing as the Mega Buster in Japan is the Rock Buster. So, Cutman, being scissors, is weak to rock. Anyway, moving on to Elecman. Rolling Cutter is actually a really good weapon. Rolling Cutter is Cutman's weapon. And while it's not the best weapon in this game by any means, it's actually pretty useful. Its little, its little boomerang arc can get to some tricky enemies, actually, and it can do some, serious damage as well. All you gotta do is just make sure that you're hitting it properly. But really, that goes for all the weapons. But when it comes to the Rolling Cutter, it has its uses, but still, sometimes the Mega Buster is just better, because it is a little bit slow. The Rolling Cutter is a little bit slow. So sometimes you'll want a faster shot just to take care of enemies, just sooner before they can even get a chance to attack. Oh shit, woo. That was close. There we go. Those disappearing blocks, known as Yoku blocks, they can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, and they are a staple of this series. You will not encounter many Mega Man games that don't have disappearing blocks. Oh, hey, Krim, how's it going? Yeah, I'm already, like, halfway through the game. I've already beaten, like, 3 of the Robot Masters. I've already beaten, Cut, Guts, and Bomb, so... Oh, shit, almost... That was almost cool, damn it! I should have killed that thing while I had the chance. And of course, we gotta go over here and grab the Magnet Beam. One of the few uses for the Super Arm. Also a fun little tidbit. Look at the bottom of the screen. If you do this, you can, Oh yeah, Elect Beam is extremely useful. Well, I think it's actually called the Thunder Beam. But... let me see if I can actually... Oh no, okay. I can't go enough above the screen to actually grab that, ladder from the top. But yeah, Magnet Beam. Yeah, there's Magnet Beam and there's Thunder Beam. Magnet Beam I will be showing off very, very soon. I'm trying to show off all the weapons at least once, outside of, like, a boss context. I've already done the Super Arm and the Hyper Bomb, and clearly I'm showing off the Rolling Cutter right now. But I'm gonna show off the Magnet Beam, which doesn't have any sort of offensive capabilities. However, oh, it's really fucking useful. It creates a platform that is as long as you hold down the button. This thing's fucking broken. It lets you just skip entire platforming sections. Which is why I heavily recommend it before going to, like, Iceman. And it's also necessary for beating the game. So it's not like you can even, like, ignore it and just never get it. You have to come back to to Elecman's stage at some point for it. Also, the music in this game is fucking amazing. The music in all of the Mega Man games is amazing. It's like, I mean, that's kind of understandable, seeing how music is kind of ingrained in the Mega Man franchise. I mean, hell, it's called Rockman in Japan for a reason. His sister's name is Roll. They're literally rock and roll. And then you've got Rush, named after the band. You've got Blues, also known as Proto Man. Like, it's like music is so heavily ingrained. It's like, of course, the music in this franchise is going to be top tier. All right, moving on to Iceman. Let's do this. Now, I will keep using Rolling Cutter real quick, just because I find it very useful against these particular enemies. But Thunderbeam kind of breaks this game in half. That's if I can aim it right. But Thunderbeam kind of breaks this game in half. Because it doesn't use a whole lot of weapon energy, and it is a fucking massive beam of death. It's like, you saw how much damage it did when Elecman hit me with it. It's like, that thing did like a third of my health bar. It is just as powerful against regular enemies. Thunderbeam breaks this fucking game. And because of another thing, like because of a glitch, it breaks the game even further. And it is amazing at it. So this is another section where I would say, you know, fuck it, Magnet Beam. See what I mean? It just completely skips any and all platforming sections. It's like, platforming? What's that? It's like, who wants platforming in their fucking platforming game? But you especially want to use it here, because these, what's it called? Whoa! Never mind, I fell off. But those footholder enemies are a fucking pain. Because if they hit you, that's the one bad thing about the Elect Beam. It does travel in sort of like a wave pattern. But it's like, if they hit you, you are kind of fucked. You're probably gonna fall off of them. Okay. I'm gonna start with a footholder. And then I'm gonna go Magnet Beam the rest of the way. Maybe not the rest of the way. But I will refill here. There we go. But yeah, that is a good example of how the Magnet Beam is extremely useful. Whee! Okay. Again, just ignoring the big eye, because why would I fight it when I can just jump over it with the fucking Magnet Beam? These guys are very easy to take out with the Buster. Just keep shooting them occasionally and you'll win. And now, it's time to Thunderbeam the fuck out of Iceman. I always like moonwalking into here. Alright, so, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a save state here. Just because there's something interesting to note about this. I just killed him. I used what is called the, I believe some people call it the time barrage glitch. Other people call it just the pause reset, or the pause resume trick. Either way, what it does is if you pause with the select button and then resume, it will count as that weapon doing additional damage to the enemy. And specifically with the Thunder Beam, that makes bosses like Iceman and later on the Yellow Devil a fucking joke. I, however, am not going to be using it because I can do it without. So I'm going to load the state again. Because Iceman, while he does a lot of damage, goes down in 3 hits. It's not that difficult. So, that is a farewell to Iceman. And we're moving pretty quickly. We're moving on to the final Robot Master already. We are moving on. Oh, not. Whoops. Did not mean to choose Cutman again. Well, let me see how many lives we have, because we've collected. We've got more than we normally would have started with. I think it'd be easier just to clear the level. We'll just blaze through it. Just no, not really trying, honestly. Just blazing through. Might as well beat Cutman again. Whoop. My bad. Okay, that time my jump just didn't fucking register. I don't know why. There we go. But yeah, this is me not being careful. This is me just being like, fuck it. We're just gonna fucking blast through. It's like, we're not even caring. Yep, fuck these flea enemies. Nobody likes them. There's a reason they didn't return. And we're also not caring about points, because, yeah, Wily Wars versions are stupid. Oh my god. Let me tell you, Wily Wars made this game way harder than it needed to be. I love the Wily Wars, don't get me wrong. It's a really good game. But they made these games so ridiculous as balls hard. Like, for no reason. Because I'm guessing that you guys, that you and Wolfie got your copies of the game in the mail. Because I got mine, I think I just got mine like a few days before you guys did. Because, holy shit. Ah, shit. I don't even think I have to refight Cutman. If I do, it's gonna be very easy. But yeah, Wily Wars completely fucked up the balance of the Mega Man games. Oh, I do have to fight Cutman again. Okay, that's interesting. Well, as you can see, he only goes down in 2 hits, so that that's very easy to do. Okay. Now then, we go to the real advance, the real way to move forward, Fireman. So, Fireman, I both love and hate his stage, because it's probably the glitchiest stage out of all of them. But I kind of love it. Also, there is a section in the Wily Wars version of this stage that they adjusted to make it a little bit different. Okay, so something interesting to note about Iceman's weapon, the Ice Slasher. It can freeze these little fire pillars. There's no need for me to do it right now, but that will come into play later. In fact, it'll come into play right now. So I can't actually jump to the top of these. So I've got to actually make it so that I get a decent height of these. Like that, so I can jump up here. And now here, I like to use the magnet beam because again, it just basically ignores any and all hazards. So now we go back down here. So this is an interesting little area. Because if you get it right, I don't know how. I don't know if it's like you have to like, but like you gotta land in this little section right enough to get the there we go, enough to get the screen to transition, and you'll just clip through. It's so dumb and I love it. Oh my god. In the Wily Wars version, they just removed that little bit of ground and just made that a hole. I just find that so amusing. I try to get it every time. I think you might have to, like, shoot a weapon in order to do that. But I don't know. Like, it all just seems really random to me. Oh, here's another use for Ice Slasher. It can freeze enemies in place. Well, the Gabuals, they already get frozen in place, but the Ice Slasher specifically can freeze any enemy just in place. It's awesome. I love it. And here we go. See? Freezes these screw enemies. It's like they ain't attacking me. And there we go. We got Fireman down. And I got hit as I collected the thing. I didn't even realize that was possible. Well, it's time to finally take down Dr. Wily for the first time. Ah! My ears! Fuck, I hate that sound effect. It is like nails on a fucking chalkboard. Ugh. Makes my fucking skin crawl. Okay, if you can manage to land an Ice Slasher on these things at the very apex of their low jump, you can literally just barely make it under them. But, I mean, doesn't seem like I have to. They seem to be doing high jumps for me, and I appreciate that. Yeah, the Wily capsule sound is just, ugh. Oh yeah, so, remember how I said that the super arm is kind of useless? This is why! Elect Beam does it for you! Ow. There we go. It's like Elect Beam just makes that so fucking easy. Oh. Well, shit. Well, that's a good way to say that, spikes are instant death. It's like, that's a good way to demonstrate that. Okay. There we go! That is skill. That is amazing skill. But yeah, I can pick these up. But honestly, it's actually just faster to use the elect beam, or the thunder beam. I always call it the elect beam. Yeah, death by needle. Alright, what's it called? Go have fun doing whatever it is you're doing. Hope you'll be back soon. Oh boy. Fucking fleas. Hate these things, hate these things, hate these things. I have nothing but hatred for them. They suck. We'll refill Elec, honestly. Just because we're also going to be doing that. And yeah, it even still does damage. It's not even like Elect Beam just destroys them and it doesn't do any damage. No, it destroys them and the shards still do damage. It is just better Super Arm. Super Arm does nothing useful. It's like Thunder is so much better. It's like the only realistic reason that you would use... Oh, well. I guess that glitched out. I was gonna try and freeze him, but I guess he just despawned. But it's like... trying to use... Whoa. It's like trying to use the Super Arm over the Thunder Beam. Like, the only reason you would is to conserve Thunder Beam. Because it's actually useful in other contexts. And this is why Magnet Beam is necessary for completing the game. Because this section is impossible to get past without using Magnet Beam. Alright, so we'll get a chance to show off Firestorm, which is Fireman's weapon, in the next one. But for now, we are going to be taking on the most infamous boss in this fucking game. And that is the Yellow Devil. Infamous because of how hard and also how tedious he is, honestly. He's difficult because he's got a fairly quick pattern that's not easy to recognize or react to, and it definitely relies on a lot of memorization, which just goes to show you how often I've played this goddamn game, because I've memorized the pattern to a T. Now, executing, that's a different story. But yeah, Yellow Devil is definitely difficult. Not impossible, but he is going to be the first, like, not the first, but like, he's going to be a major fucking roadblock for any beginner Mega Man player. And there we go! Beat him with 1 pixel of health left. You love to fucking see it. Well, there goes Yellow Devil. Alright, and there's no stage selection now. We just go straight to Wily 2. So what I'm gonna do... Oh. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna die. But I'm gonna start showing off the Firestorm. Because it is actually a really good weapon. Kind of outclassed by the Thunder Beam, which sucks because it's a really, really good weapon in its own right. What it does is it sends out a fire projectile, but also gives you a fire shield. So technically speaking, it is the first shield weapon in Mega Man. And now, Heatman, but we beat you! Twice! So yeah, now this starts the age-old tradition of the boss refights. We've got to fight all 6 Robot Masters again. But it's not going to be like in later games where we get to one big boss room, or like one big teleporter room, and they are all waiting there for us. No, this is going to be much more, much more dangerous because we're in the middle of the stages. There we go. Cutman and Electman are down. Oh. That was dangerous. Yeah, we got these things from Bomb Man's stage, and they're in a much more difficult to avoid pattern this time. Now, Thunder Beam, sorry, is extremely useful here because there are a bunch of enemies that are just perfectly lined up for it, honestly. We grab an extra life because we lost one earlier. And again, perfectly lined up for it. Could you get a more perfect setup? Oh wait, I stand fucking corrected. Okay, one thing I definitely want to restore. I definitely want to restore Magnet Beam. Because Magnet Beam is going to be very useful in the coming stages. You know what? I think we can actually use Firestorm for this. There we go. And now, we come up on the boss room. And in this boss room, we face none other than ourselves. Copy Robot. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe Copy Robot actually has a proper weakness. But he does jump when you shoot. And that makes him very, very susceptible to the Firestorm. And your Firestorm does about as much damage as his does to you. So, that is not a difficult fight, but it can be tricky if you don't know his pattern. He's going to run back and forth, and he's going to jump when you shoot. So, if you get the timing down, it ain't no thing. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, these Susies can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. But I mean, hey, we're at the second to final stage, so it's understandable that things are starting to ramp up. This is so easy. This is where I slow down, because now, instead of penguins, it's gonna be explosives. We'll go with Elec. This is potentially a good place to farm for more items, but it's also not necessarily. And here we go. I cannot remember this robot's model number because that's all it is. The name is just a model number. All I know is that it can be tricky to beat because you have to conserve your uses of the super arm, which is what this thing is weak against. And then one more. There we go. That is the whatever it is. I think it was supposed to be a water filtration robot that Wily modified. And it is defeated. And now, it's time, the final stage. Oh boy. And we're, what, only like less than an hour in? So, while this little power-up here is nice, it's not really all that necessary, because there is a much better power-up, a much better pickup that we'll be getting extremely soon. That is going to refill everything, honestly. It's essentially like the early version of an M-Tank from the later games. And it's hella useful. And this is why I like to go with the magnet beam. There we go. Everything's refilled. Look. Jesus. Let me see if I can look up the name of that pickup. I think it's called the... What is it? Hang on. Yashichi! Okay, there we go. It's called the Yashichi. And it restores everything. So, it gives you plenty of weapon energy to prepare for what's coming. And what's coming is a boss rush. So now we get to see what Bomb Man's actually weak against. And it is the Firestorm. Everything is, everything sort of goes in a circle here. It's all cyclical. So now, we're gonna fight Gutsman with Bomb Man's weapon. I'm very much incorrect. We're going to be fighting Fireman next. And there we go. That's Fireman down. Which means that next up, we're going to be fighting Iceman. So we'll have to use Electman's weapon because we used Iceman's weapon. There we go. Yeah, still got hit there, but... And now we fight Gutsman, rather. Ow. Yeah, that was not gonna happen. After we got hit with Ice Slasher, that was definitely not gonna happen. And we get started right back at the beginning. It's like we don't even get a chance to refill our weapon energy. Nah, we just are thrown right into the thick of it. There we go. Fireman is kind of a bitch to beat. There we go. Iceman down. Now we face the big guy. Whew. He's very tough. This is not... Okay, that was not easy. And now... we're going up and we're facing Wily. He's also not easy to beat, especially not without getting hit, so... Thankfully, we've got a checkpoint here. And we die. The cool thing about this, though, is if we run up and we grab this, like this power-up here, we can run off screen, even just slightly, come back. Oh, whoop. Sorry, need to run off screen a little bit more than that. Oh, is this the only one that doesn't respawn? Oh, it doesn't respawn! Every other one does! Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That must be a special one. That one only respawns on death. So Firestorm takes out that that part of Wily very easily. So now, we just gotta hit him with the rolling cutter. Thankfully, these little energy balls are very easy to avoid. You just gotta move a little bit closer. And there we go! We have beaten Mega Man. In under an hour, actually. That is Dr. Wily defeated for the first time. And we never even got a game over. And we ended with 1,299,500 points. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace. And that is why I named the stream that. I love this ending theme. And they reuse it for Mega Man 2, as you'll see in a bit. Oh man, I love it so much. It's so good. Presented by Capcom USA. And if we just press start, also we see Dr. Light and Roll there. Roll! She's got some weird eyes. Unlike everybody else, she just has just the black for her eyes. They fixed that in later games, but my guess is because they had to do the blonde hair, maybe that meant like palette limitations or something. I don't know. But yeah. So if we press start here, it just brings us back to the stage select. So theoretically, you could just continue beating Dr. Wily and get a score as high as you want. But we're going to move on to the sequel, Mega Man 2. I love this game. This might be my favorite. Now this sounds familiar. In the year of 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. Ooh, we're going up the tallest building in the city, and here we find Mega Man himself. Oh, I love it. I love this intro to the game. It's so good. And the music, the title theme, just, oh, wow, perfection. I think Mega Man 2 might have the best music in the series. Like, genuinely, I think it might have the best music in the series. Because it's so good. Like, it is just genuinely so good. And we're not going for normal mode, because normal mode is for people who are not used to the difficulty of Mega Man. Nah, difficult mode is original mode. And of course, we're going after Metal Man first, because Metal Man breaks this game in twain. Anybody who is a Mega Man fan knows just how broken the metal blades are, and I would heavily recommend Metal Man be your first stage if you are playing through Mega Man, like Mega Man 2 for the first time. Because Metal Man is easy to beat, and he just absolutely, his weapon just destroys everything. His weapon is so useful in this game. His weapon is even effective against Metal Man himself. And don't worry, I will be showing off the various Robot Master weapons in in the stages as per last time. So, and I still got 2 hours before I have to be somewhere. So, I'm perfectly fine with just running through this game and, you know, potentially even starting on Mega Man 3. I might not start on Mega Man 3, I might just call it quits after I beat Mega Man 2, just because Mega Man 3 is a lot longer than either 1 or 2. But yeah, I absolutely fucking love this game. It's like Mega Man 2 might be my favorite of the classic series. If it's not Mega Man 1, just because of how often I've replayed it. Then again, some could say that Mega Man 1 just has me in Stockholm Syndrome. But yeah, in normal mode, those little shambling tin cans, they don't die or they don't like fall apart like that. Okay, so I could get that E-Tank, but I don't have a method to get out from there. So I'm just going to ignore it, because there are plenty more opportunities to get E-Tanks in this game. And I tend not to use them, at least not until, like, the final sections. So, we're not going to bother. There's plenty more chances to get E-Tanks. And here we are, fighting Metal Man. And no, he's not a dentist. He is the first Robot Master. And we're gonna whip his ass. The thing is, if you get close to him, he'll jump to the other side of the screen. So you want to avoid that because his metal blades are very easy to dodge. So it's super easy just to kill him like that. Now, if you're playing on the Wily Wars version, the slower shot speed overall is going to make, one, the metal blades not nearly as useful, but 2, it's going to make Metal Man a lot harder to deal with. I do plan on playing the Wily Wars version at some point, but not today. I'm probably going to play it after we beat Mega Man 1 through 6, just to be like, you know what, we'll go back in time and play Mega Man 1 through 3, because that's what Wily Wars is all about. It's all about going back in time. So, the robot that is weak to Metal Blade, or the robot that's supposed to be weak to Metal Blade, is Bubble Man. However, you'll see later on, there's a lot more robots. There are a lot more robots that are weak to Metal Blade than just Bubble Man. Bubble Man is, he may be weak to it, but oh boy, is he not the only one. In fact, also, those platforms were supposed to fall. If you jump across them fast enough, then they just straight up don't. So the reason Metal Blades are so fucking broken is because they've got like a fucking 1,000,001 weapon energy that is very easily refilled. They've got a very high rate of fire. They fire as fast as you can press the button, much like the regular Mega Buster. And they can fire off in, like, fucking, in all, like, what, 16 directions? It is awesome. Or actually, no, I think it's 8 directional. I don't think it's 16 directional. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's 8 directional. I don't even mind wasting all that weapon energy because there's so much weapon energy that I can get, and it wastes so little of it. It's like Metal Blade is just fucking broken. It breaks Mega Man 2 in half. I'm gonna try not to overuse it, but forgive me if I do, because it's just so good. And it does so much damage. Like, it's so phenomenal a weapon. They nerfed it to shit in the Wily Wars. Ooh, that was close. Almost fell in. And here we go. We're fighting the one, the only, you know him, you love him. He is a Bubble Man. And he's gonna go down like a chump bitch. And he went down like a chump bitch. There is a very specific reason why Dwayne and Brando in their Mega Man 2 rap had him appear for like half a line and just had him instantly killed and just go, I'm not fucking with you. Because he is so pathetic. I love him. I love him to bits. Bubble Man is amazing. He gives us Bubble Lead, which a lot of people mispronounce as Bubble Lead. It's not that the bubbles are made of lead. They are called Bubble Lead because they are supposed to lead you using the bubble. So, Bubble Lead. And we will show off Bubble Lead in this stage. There's actually a couple of areas that naturally show it off. So I will make sure to pay attention to those areas. And I will make sure to use it. And I will use it effectively. So, Heatman stage has the gimmick of instant kill lava. But yeah, that's right there. Metal Blade takes that thing down in one hit, whereas it took like 3 or 4 hits with the Mega Buster to actually kill it. It's like Metal Blade, for all intents and purposes, is a replacement to the Mega Buster. It is just objectively better in every single way. And that is Bubble Lead. It goes out in an arc, it goes along the ground, leads you along the ground, and it will bump into whatever it hits and act as a regular shot. It's very similar to Search Snake in 3, which I'm sure I will mention again once we get to 3. There we go. Yoku blocks are never fun. Yoku blocks are always a pain in the ass. They're not... They're not great. And this stage is pretty infamous for its Yoku block placement. Because soon enough, we're gonna run into a situation where we're gonna have to pass a big trial of Yoku blocks where we're suspended over a pit. And it's not this. That's easy shit. No, we're talking, if I can just do that. We start out easy here with going here. And then you see, okay, things pop up above. And then there's lava. There's instant death lava. It is not a fun time. However, I am used to this. I say as I fucking instantly die. I am used to this, so I generally know the pattern. The timing, unfortunately, tends to get fucked up very easily. So, if I end up messing up the timing, please forgive me. Because I ain't perfect. It's bubble time. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there. Damn it, missed it. Again, the timing I'm not 100% on. But once you get past a certain point, it actually becomes really easy. So I've got the pattern memorized. Yeah, see, it's literally just jumping across at this point. We rise up a little bit, and then we jump down. One, there, and then that. That is meant to fuck you over. That is a dick move by the developers. And I kinda love it. So this is one instance where the Mega Buster is actually a lot better than the Metal Blades. Just for that one enemy. But there are other enemies that are actually better to take it down anyway. So, here we go. We are going to be taking down Heatman. Also, you'll notice these stages are a lot longer in Mega Man 2. Damn, usually I can avoid that. But yeah, Heatman's kind of a joke, honestly. He ain't that difficult. There we go. Heatman down. Especially since a lot of these robots are, like, especially allergic to their weapons. Like, they're especially allergic to their weakness weapons. So, it can go pretty south for them pretty quickly. And we got equipped with Atomic Fire. Oh, but that's not all. A message from Dr. Light. Item 1. Completed. Get your weapons And here we go. With Heatman's Atomic Fire, we also get equipped with Item 1. And I will show both of those off in Woodman's stage. Nice. Any fans of Siva Gunner, you already know. You already fucking know. Wait, what am I doing? I should be using Metal Blade. Now, I will be waiting to show off Atomic Fire until the actual Woodman fight, because it uses a lot of weapon energy. And I would rather not waste the weapon energy on, you know, everyday mooks. I would rather use it on the actual boss. Because Woodman can actually be kind of tricky without his weakness. Granted, his secondary weakness is, you guessed it, fucking Metal Blade. So, even without the Atomic Fire, it would actually be fairly easy to take down Woodman. Still though, I like to take him down in 2 hits, which Atomic Fire does quite handily. Now, there's not a whole lot of uses for Item 1 here. Item 1, and actually really all 3 of the items, because spoiler alert, there's 3 of them, tend to be a lot more useful in the later stages. Mainly because you can't switch weapons while you have any of the items active. But as you saw there, Item 1 makes a, makes a platform for you to jump on. So if you are ever in need of some power-ups, these Pippies got you covered. Because all they'll do is they'll drop the eggs, and then if you time it right, you just instantly destroy all of the mini ones. If you time it wrong, you destroy the egg, or you, or you end up with a bunch of Pippies on your ass. It is beautiful seeing so many power-ups just drop. Alright, we take out those Robo-Rabbits very easily. Ooh! And boom! We can take them out with the Metal Blade super easy. And now we've got robotic ostriches, or robo-roosters. I'm not sure what the fuck they're supposed to be. But whether they're robo-roosters or robotic ostriches, I don't know. We can very easily avoid them. And now, it's time to burn down the forest with fire. Proto Man would be proud. So this is the precursor to the Charge Buster. Oh shit. Whoops. Fired it a little too late there. There we go. And yeah, unfortunately, if you don't have a full charge, it doesn't do anything to him. And I died. So I guess we're fighting him with just Metal Blades. But that's fine. It's not too difficult, honestly. I'm not perfect. I can still fail at things. Whee! Whee! See, he's still allergic. Back in time for Woodman. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, unfortunately, you missed the absolute fucking thrashing of Dr. Wily in Mega Man 1. But hey, VODs are there for a reason. Get equipped with Leaf Shield. Alright, so now, with Leaf Shield, it's time to take down Airman. Now, unlike Team Nekocon, I can beat Airman. Unless I do that. I was trying to show off, and I was being an asshole and trying to show off. Something cool about Airman is you can actually jump on the little edge pieces of those of these little air tiki things. And if you do it right and not fail like I did, then you can manage to jump on the edges and jump all across. I used to be able to do it consistently and not have any trouble with it. Unfortunately, if you game over, you lose all of your E-tanks. Thankfully, I only had one, and getting E-tanks in the later stages is kind of a fucking joke, so I'm not too bothered by it. I'm like Gemini Laser 2.0. Okay, like no joke, that is actually like a massive compliment. Holy shit. That is a massive compliment to me because I love Gemini Laser's content. I really miss his content so much. But that is a huge compliment. Holy shit. It did nothing! Okay, I was expecting that to just completely destroy him. I was not expecting that to just go blink and destroy. Okay, what happened there? What? I didn't even press the control pad! What? I guess I'm just... Okay, so I'm Gemini Laser, but not as either good at the game, or, also not quite as, what's the word? I guess edited? Not as cherry-picked, not as, I don't know what the word would be. But fuck it, we're just using metal plates. Well, god damn. It's like the moment I tried to hit the fucking... The moment I tried to hit whoa! The right on the D-pad, it just makes me go super far! Why? What is going on there? And it doesn't it literally only happens on the Thunder Chariots. What? It's like, what? What is going on? It's like, what is with those Thunder Chariots? There we go. There's my show off. And instant regret. There we go. I can't defeat Airman stage. Nope. Nope. See, I'm not too bothered about dying because I'm still having a blast. Yeah, show off to instant karma combo still lives. Yup. It lives. It will never die. The show off to instant karma. Or just the try to show off to instant failure. That also lives. That's also a very valid combo. Alright, I might stop showing off when I'm dead. And I mean dead in real life, not dead in the game, because there's many times where I've died in the game. Oh, wait, what? Okay, my controller just stopped accepting inputs for a moment. I don't know if that's an emulator issue or if that's a controller issue. I'm definitely better at landing on the left side than the right side. Yeah, landing on the right side just usually gets me hit. Okay, so real talk. There is a band that I'm sure any Mega Man fan knows about, and Z, I'm sure that you already know who I'm about to talk about. And that is the Megas. I fucking love the Megas. And I love their takes on the Robot Masters, because they gave all of them different personalities. And Airman is like lonely but also kind of vengeful. And like I love it. Like, if you ever get the chance, if you haven't heard it, to anybody who's watching, go listen to the Megas, and specifically, if you like Mega Man 2, their Get Equipped album. It is on Spotify. You can very easily find it. It is so good. It is so fucking good. Literally any Mega Man fan, I would recommend listen to the Get Equipped album. And oh boy, and if you like their Get Equipped album, their other Mega Man 3 album, History Repeating. Oh my god, I cannot tell you how often I listen to History Repeating. Also, I like to try and just kind of jiggle these guys out of existence, because sometimes it works. If I can manage to get it. Nah, I guess not this time. I always used to, when I was a kid, I used to refer to it as awesoming them out of existence. God. Such a cringy kid thing to say. Oh, boo. That was close. Yeah, the power-ups. And here we go. It's time for Airman. Now, give me just a moment, because we need proper music for this. Let me drop the music for this real quick. Because we need proper music. We will turn off the FCEUX music, because that is the emulator I'm using. And we're going to go to YouTube. We are going to bring out the proper Airman battle music. I don't care if I get copyright struck. We need it. Okay, I'm trying to look for the best quality version, because I know that there's a better version than the one that's like from 12 years ago. I think this one might be the best one. There we go. We gotta go in with this. And you know what? I'm not even gonna use the Leaf Shield. I'm gonna use the Mega Buster. Whew. Whew. Okay, we didn't even get to the chorus. What was so hard about that, Team Nekocon? That was not difficult. It's like, what was so difficult about that, Team Nekocon? It's like, what was so difficult? I can beat Airman! Oh my god. Airman 100% can be defeated. And that is blatantly obvious. I'm playing on difficult. It's like, this is the Japanese version. Like, this is essentially the Japanese version. It's like, I ain't no bitch. I'm not playing normal version. That being said, anybody who does play the normal version, I'm not implying that you're a bitch. I'm not implying that you, what's it called? I'm not implying that you are any less for playing the easier difficulty. But as somebody who is as experienced as I am with Mega Man, I ain't no fucking bitch. It's like, I ain't playing that. I ain't playing normal mode. And Leaf Shield makes an annoying ass sound, but it does work as a shield in destroying enemies, and you can fire it off into different directions. It actually is surprisingly useful. Now we'll try using Heatman's weapon again, just because, unfortunately, it was not very effective in previous instances. Oh god. Quickman, no flash stop, like no time stopper, buster only. Oh, that's tough. I've done it before. I have done it in the past, but it's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be an easy fight. That's for sure. Actually, you know what? This is gonna be a perfect time to show off both item 1 and item 2. Item 1 gives us a platform. Can make up to 3 of them, and then climb up there. Let's see. We'll just use the Mega Buster for this. But yeah, that proves right there that I'm still on difficult mode, because those shambling tin cans do not they do not fall they don't fall apart when you shoot them in normal mode. They just instantly die. And now, time for me to show off item 2. It's a jet sled. It's essentially Rush Jet, but without the movement. Oh, didn't want to use air shooter quite yet. Unfortunately, in this game, power-ups, when they rain down on you, you do not collect them until they hit the ground. Oh yeah, Jewel Satellite is 100% best shield, but this was the best shield up to this point. Also, might as well grab that. Might as well grab that too. Cause why the fuck not? Ooh, free E-Tank, nice. And now, item 1. Item 1 can be really useful if you let it be. Oh, ow. And now it's time for Crashman. We'll bring out the air shooter, but first, we're gonna do the crash dance. Okay, he was tired of us doing the crash dance. There we go. I love doing the crash dance, just running back and forth with Crashman. Oh, it's so entertaining. It's so dumb, but it's so entertaining. Get equipped with Crash Bomber, which I believe later on they retcon them to be named just Crash Bombs. But hey, it's whatever. And now we move on to Flashman, where we will get a chance to show off Crash Bombs. And we'll also get a chance to show off Air Shooter a bit better. So Air Shooter, since it didn't get really shown off all that well in the previous... Ooh, excuse me. It didn't get all that shown off well. Yes, Clash Bombs, goddammit. That is worth mentioning. In the Japanese version, in Rockman 2, Crash was misspelled as Clash. Because in Japan, L's and R's are kind of just the same thing. Like, it's not that's the closest thing that I can say about it. Whoa, whoa, why am I glitching out so much? What happened there? I don't know. But Air Shooter makes quick work of those Walker Joes. And here's actually a good place to show off Crash Bombs. You attach them to something and they explode. That's about it. That's all they do. They're about as useful as Hyper Bomb, if I'm gonna be completely honest. They're just easier to aim. Because you can't manually detonate them. I'll just take the hit. There we go. Now, I like to stay on this upper path, just because staying up here lets me go get another E-Tank. Like I said, E-Tanks are pretty plentiful in the later versions. Oh, yeah, I like a few of Heatman's characterizations for the Robot Masters too. Not crazy about Crashman though, because they turned Crashman into a straight-up rapist, and I'm not okay with that. Yaranaika. It's like, oh god, no. Crashman, why? Like, it's fine if Crashman's gay, just don't make him a rapist. They kind of made them all gay, if I'm gonna be honest. There we go, Flashman down. Yaranaika. Oh god, it's so bad. Alright, Flashman down, get equipped with Time Stopper. Not to be confused with Flash Stopper, which is Brightman's weapon. Oh right, Heatman isn't. Wait, is it that he wants to bang Roll? I don't think... Wait, was Heatman? I don't think it's ever stated who Heatman wants to bang. I think it's just stated that Heatman's basically just a horny-ass lighter. Get equipped with Item 3. Alright, Quick Man time! And since I'm not going to be using the Time Stopper on Quick Man, I'll be more than happy to use it in his stage. Item 3 is a wall-crawling platform. Huh. I don't think I remember that ever being stated in the song. But, like, they made most of the Robot Masters gay, and I love it. This first part is the easy shit, so I'm not going to use Time Stopper here. I'm going to use Time Stopper later on. Another E-Tank! Nice. Oh! I forgot that when you pause, everything goes dark. It's implied that he's straight. Okay. And I will say, at least it's better having Heatman wanting to bang Roll than having Iceman wanting to bang Roll, because Iceman is Roll's brother, technically. They were both made by Dr. Light. So that's weird. Flash! It's like, yeah, I'll take it. Time Stopper. Zawardo! Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. At least I got the extra life, so that didn't matter. Alright, that was fun, but now it's time to actually do it for real. Though I will restore my flash. Just in case I need it in a pinch. Alright, let's do this! Crap! I did not jump! Oh, you did Quickman before Flashman, okay. I mean, that's definitely impressive, not gonna lie. Alright, this is gonna take all my focus. Or my controller could just stop working! What?! Excuse me, game?! I do believe you fucked me over, asshole of a game! My controller inputs just stopped reading! Quickman damageless? Bruh! I could never. I could fucking never. Oh! Damn it! Ah, crap. What is with me? I can do this consistently all the time. Why am I struggling now? Probably because I'm streaming. It's the streamer's curse. At least we get to listen to the kick-ass music. But Quickman damageless, that is insane. Whew. These quick lasers are no fucking joke. Game! Why? Why are you just not controller? What? Why? It's like, what the hell? My controller just dropped inputs. If it's gonna be doing that, I might as well be playing the fucking Legacy Collection version. There we go, okay. It's like, that was a shit show. I mean, maybe? But I don't think my 8-bit controller is running into any issues. It was working fine just earlier. Okay, yeah, no, fuck the entirety of that. Alright. Going into Quickman. No lives, but I've got 3 E-tanks. Doing this Buster only. Let's do this. Come on. Alright. E-tank 1. Oh, sweet. I only had to use 1 E-tank. And that was provided to me by the stage, so we can even say that if I did this before doing any other stages, I still would have won. So there we go, quick boomerang. All right. It might be a Bluetooth issue. Because I am hooked up through Bluetooth instead of hooked up through wired. So I might switch over to wired after Mega Man 2. But here we are at Wily's Castle with the best music. It's overrated as shit, but I love it. Also, the Wily Wars version of this arguably slaps even harder. It's like, I genuinely love the Wily Wars version of this song. Okay. And now I think it's time to start using another little friend here. There's a way to farm 1-ups in Wily 1. Okay. Are you talking about destroying the Pippies? Wait, really? It took up so much cartridge space, so that's why the final stage has no music? Honestly, I kind of like it better that way. You know, I'm just gonna use item 1. There we go. And now, time to shoot the little toe of Sniper Joe. I mean, I kind of like the fact that the final stage has no more has no music, because I feel like that makes it a lot more atmospheric. And I think that just works well for that particular stage. All right. Now, normally, I see a lot of people say that you need 4. Oh shit! I used one of my E-tanks by accident. Fuck. Thankfully, there are plenty here. But I've heard people say that you need at least 4. At least 4 item 1 platforms to get through that. You don't. Alright. And now we switch to the quick boomerang. Which, by the way, because Metal Blade is kind of shit in Wily Wars, quick boomerang is your best friend in that game. Sorry for the potential seizures. It's not fun, I know, but oh boy. That's NES games for ya. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Stage 2. And we're doing really well on weapon energy, too. We're just gonna fill item 1 up. And then we're gonna go item 2. Whee! Let's see. Wolfie and I were at an interview with Takeshi-san at MagFest. This song caused the entire soundtrack to be rewritten and took up so much space that they couldn't have a final song for the final stage. Holy shit! That's how you know this song fucking goes hard. It's like, that's how you fucking know this song goes hard. When the entire rest of the soundtrack had to be rewritten to accommodate this one song, they were fucking proud of this song. As they well should be. This song fucking slaps. Okay, I think it's Woodman time. Alright, let's refill Crash, because I know I'm gonna need more of that. I love using the leaf shield here. It's so good. Oh, that's awesome! Dude, that's fucking awesome! Hope he enjoyed it. It's like, I want to learn how to play, like, Mega Man songs on Ocarina. Because I do have an Ocarina. I don't need that. But I will go Metal Blade. That's so cool, though. Alright. Thankfully, this boss is pretty easy to beat. One hit. I got hit once. Damn it. That's awesome. Were you cosplaying as X? Casual winter attire X. I love that. That's awesome. That is so cool. Oh my god. Okay, I definitely want to get that E-Tank. Thankfully, the Crash Bomb destroys both of those. Or not, apparently. I guess it only destroys one. Eh, but this'll refill. That'll refill me to max. I feel like item 1 is the result of them saying, okay, you know how we had Magnet Beam? And you know how it was busted as shit? We need to make that, but we need to make it, like, not busted as shit. Also, will they appear this time? They will! And my controller will fuck up. Of course it will. Yeah, I need to try and figure out what's up with my controller. Why it's just straight up eating inputs. So yeah, there's supposed to be another fish there. And it just didn't appear. That happens pretty frequently, actually. Whew. Okay, I was sweating there. I was like, if my controller fucks up at this particular point, I am fucked. Okay, I hate sections like those because those are literally just like, those aren't, here's a challenge, it's literally, here's a shit ton of damage. I think that was said by Gemini Laser, and I completely fucking agree. And Guts Dozer is down. Defeated like a chump bitch! You know, like most of the bosses. Ah. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we are going to refill Leaf Shield because we are running really low on that. And that's still the lowest, even after one big refill, so. And Woodman's weapon is actually going to be kind of useful here, so. Fuck it. Why not? And now, we're using Bubble Lead. Bubble Lead is a fucking godsend here. Just gotta climb up. Fucking Snake Eater up in this bitch. We'll go more Bubble Lead. Okay, so that's just gonna knock me down there. Gotta love invisible floors. Or rather, invisible gaps in the floor. I don't think there's anything here. No, there's not. But there is over here. I already have 4, so I don't need another E-Tank. Whee! Okay. So, this is how I deal with this stage, with this particular section of stage. Leaf Shield and wait. Honestly, Wily Stage 4 is the weakest to me. Like, it's pretty fucking dumb and stupid and dumb. What, was your dad also a big Mega Man fan? It's like, I'm sure he'd be amazed with what people can do with Mega Man games nowadays, because it's wild. It's legitimately wild. And to think some schmuck like me is able to do stuff like this. This was his favorite game ever. Woo! Knowing the pronunciation of Bubble Lead is definitely a tell me you know Japanese Mega Man terminology without saying you know Japanese Mega Man terminology. God damn it. Oh, it's true. It's true. Because everybody pronounces it Bubble Lead, and I'm like, no, it's not Bubble Lead. It's Bubble Lead. Because it's supposed to lead you. You left your childhood copy in his casket. Oh boy. Wait, you didn't know? You didn't know that it was pronounced bubble lead? Yeah, in Japanese it's pronounced babururido. It's not bubble lead, it's bubble lead. Because it's supposed to lead you, like, it leads you to where, like, the fucking holes in the floor are. You found out through Super Adventure Rockman. I found out just through looking it up. I wanted to, like, determine the actual name once and for all, because I was like, okay, it's like bubble lead doesn't sound right. So I'm like, okay, what, like, is it actually bubble lead or is it something else? Alright, I'm gonna wait until... I always wait until these fucking projectiles are done. Because fuck doing that. There we go. Ow, fuck. Well, that could have gone better. Alright, and then one more crash bomb. Let's see here. It's like, you can now, you have modded Saturn, but still. You figured it was lead, like the metal, because, like, liquid mercury, maybe the robots, you know. My dad would have been so pissed at that pause trick. Like, would he be pissed that it's a thing, or would he have been pissed that I'm using it? Ah. Good old time barrage. Gotta love it. Yeah, that explanation does make sense for a misunderstanding. Because I thought the same thing. I thought it was like liquid metal. But I'm like, but mercury doesn't bubble. Like, liquid metal doesn't bubble like that. Like, it doesn't create bubbles. He'd be pissed he never knew how to dodge them. Oh yeah, I struggled a lot in Wily Wars. Because that trick does not work in Wily Wars. Alright, speaking of bubble lead, here we go. And there we go, Heatman down. He would go and destroy all the walls, then he would let it kill him, go all the way back to the start. Yeah, it doesn't have a pause kill trick in Wily Wars. That doesn't bother me too much because I've learned not to use it. Alright, Airman. Dead. That was not difficult. Okay. Here we go. And Woodman down. Got hit twice, but I don't care. It's Bubble Man time. His name is Bubble Man. He's got something to say. Dead. I ain't fucking with you. We'll get to Yellow Devil on Wily Wars. Alright. Now it's time to turn this dude into a chump bitch! It's like, you made me use an E-Tank, asshole! It's like, how dare you make me use a fucking E-Tank? You die today. It's crash time! And Crashman's dead. Crashman crashed. Now I'm saving that middle one for last. Because, of course, y'all know him, y'all love him. It's Metal Man. I fucking love that Metal Man is beaten in 2 hits by his own weapon. That is hilarious. Also, this boss was a bitch on Wily Wars. This is where I don't mind using E-Tanks anymore. I was about to die there. Yeah, it's like that boss is also stupid weak to Crash Bomb. Guess what you barely have any of? If anything! You don't have anything! Here we go. Also, if you go all the way to the right here, nothing will hit you. They all just start dropping behind you instead of actually in your path. It is so pathetically easy to beat this stage. And now, here we go. It's the alien! Because apparently Dr. Wily's a motherfucking alien! And apparently aliens are weak to bubbles. Who fucking knew? Also, on the Wily Wars version, hit detection is kind of wonky, so if you try to hit him with multiple bubbles, it just won't register after the first one. Making this boss a hell of a lot harder. Which really fucking blows. I'm on the last fucking boss. I can be, like, generous with my E-Tanks. Also, if you run out of, what's it called? If you run out of bubble lead, or bubble lead, sorry, force of habit, if you run out of bubble lead, you're fucked. Just straight up, you're fucked. You got a game over. Because he refills his health to full with any other shot. Only boss that ever does that. Mega Man 2 is put together with fucking spaghetti code. And now, yeah, his health refills if you try to hit him with anything other than Bubble Lead. I should have made a save state that goes to that. I don't think there's a rewind function on this particular emulator. But yeah, like it's legit. His health refills if you try to hit him with any other shot. He heals with any other ammo. Also, I will say, Mega Man 2 is the only Mega Man game that I actually own a physical, like, it's the only classic game that I own a physical NES cartridge of. I own the game in multiple other ways. I have the original Anniversary Collection. I have the Legacy Collection, like, twice over. But yeah, I don't actually own any of the other NES Mega Man games physically. At least on original hardware. Number 9, Metal Man, Masanori Sato. Number 10, Airman, Yoji Kanazawa. Number 11, Bubble Man, Takashi Tanaka. Number 12, Quickman, Hirofumi Mizoguchi. Number 13, Crashman, Akira Yoshida. Number 14, Flashman, Tomo Yamaguchi. Number 15, Heatman, Toshiyuki Kataoka. And number 16, Woodman, Masakatsu Ichikawa. 1 to 6 from childhood, aside from 2. I was gifted to you by Z-Spam to replace what you gave up. Okay. Well, that was very sweet of them. But honestly, I think that burying your dad with, you know, his favorite game of all time, I think that was not a stupid move. I think that was a wonderful thing. I think that was a very symbolic thing to do, and I think that's beautiful. I know if when I die, I want to get buried with my copy of Mega Man X. That's for damn sure. Because I love Mega Man X. It is literally my favorite game in the franchise. He didn't deserve it? Ooh. Well, I'm not gonna open that can of worms. That is for a separate conversation outside of the stream. But I will just leave that with a yikes, and a I hope that things are better. That is all I will say on that front. So I could get started on Mega Man 3, but seeing as it took me an hour, like about an hour each to beat both 1 and 2, Mega Man 3 would probably be like an hour and a half, maybe longer. Just because it's a lot longer a game because of the fucking Doc Robot stages and everything. So I think I'm going to call it a day here. And we'll start next week. We'll start next Mega Monday with Mega Man 3. It's also pop culture that aliens are poisoned by the oxygen in our atmosphere and bubbles have air in them. That is a very interesting take on it, actually. I mean, I always saw it as like the hologram projector would get, was able to absorb any energy. But if you tried to put water on it, it would, malfunction. That's how I always saw it. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. But first, let me see if anybody is streaming right now. Because if somebody is, I would very much like to raid. Because, there are a lot of people that I enjoy having raids with. So, okay, looks like my friend Carrie is playing Obliteracers. She's doing a test stream right now, so might as well drop by, give her a little bit of a shout out. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm hoping that this becomes a regular thing, because we absolutely, like, it was really fun. Say Arcus, a Ninja Gaiden speedrunner, is live. Okay, I mean, I like to try and raid my friends, like people that I know, because I like to sort of build them up as I'm building myself up. But if you guys want to go for Arcus instead, that's perfectly fine. If you would rather me raid Arcus, I can do that. So let's see, raid. Let's see, /raid Arcus. Besides, it looks like Carrie is doing just a test stream, so it's probably not really something that is like she's expecting any viewers. So I think it's more so just like testing things out, trying to get like all of her setup properly, calibrated and everything. So we'll see. You know what? I think we will go to... Oh, wait, no, you know what? There's another VTuber that is currently streaming, Briette Cookiebox, and she is doing a charity stream. I think that would be the best one to go to. It's like, she's a much bigger streamer than I am, and I haven't really interacted with her a whole lot, but she's doing a charity stream. I think that's the best thing to go for. So we're going to raid Briette Cookiebox. Okay. All right, let me make sure I've got the name spelled correctly. Yes. Okay. So thank you guys so much for coming by. I hope you come by for next Mega Monday as well as for the finale of Pokemon Throwback tomorrow. So thanks for coming by, and see you later.
I don't think I have to explain to you, the stakes have never been higher.